going on, Jerome's? Happy Thursday morning, and I guess what we've been doing all week, just sort of by happenstance, not really planned, but we've been doing recaps of some around the NFL news, non-Vikings related. So if you like it, let us know in the comments. We'll keep doing it, and if not, whatever. Maybe we'll still keep doing it. I don't know. But again, NFL news dump for Thursday, July 27th, while you're taking a dump. So yesterday, left tackle Andrew Thomas of the New York Football Giants got himself paid. The former 2020 number 4 overall pick has really emerged as one of the best left tackles in the game, and he got taken care of, man. 5 years, $117.5 million, $67 million fully guaranteed, which is the most for an offensive lineman in NFL history. Right now, by average, he's the second highest paid O-lineman in NFL history, behind, of course, Larry Tunsil of the Texans. And it is important where the Giants are suturing up key pieces of their offense, where they got Andrew Thomas, they got Danny Dimes for whatever reason at $40 million. But Saquon's like, hey Saquon, here's $900K. I don't know. But also, this does impact the potential contract for Christian Darrisaw next offseason when he's eligible for a deal, as he's going to take a huge leap next year. That's right, man. Also, I love this one. So our guy, Damar Hamlin, made his return to Buffalo Bills training camp up in Rochester, New York. Got a huge ovation from Bills Mafia, and it's one of the feel-good stories of all time in sports, where Damar Hamlin having his heart issues in the game against the Bengals, and just the way that the football community and really the world writ large came together for Damar Hamlin, and he made a full recovery, and he's back on a football field. It just speaks to this kid's determination, his character, and everything like that. He's very easy to root for. Easily the NFL Comeback Player of the Year. Like, how would you like to be a player coming back from an injury, or like Geno last year, where you're coming back from not getting the opportunity or time of day, and then you have to go up against Damar Hamlin trying to get a Comeback Player of the Year? Okay, it's over. It's just over, man. But hopefully he does well out there. Hopefully he makes a squad, and hopefully he makes an impact this season for the Buffalo Bills. Next up, staying in the AFC East. So stupid Aaron Rodgers, Tom Pelissero, NFL Network, go. The Jets signed four-time NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers to a new 2-year, $75 million guaranteed contract through the 2024 season, per NFL salary data. Rodgers had nearly $110 million guaranteed remaining on his old deal in Green Bay. He's taking less for a shot at a ring or two in New York. Okay, so first off, Rodgers, they buried the lead here. Rodgers took a $35 million pay cut to not live in Wisconsin anymore, which I don't blame him. But I will say that all of the hype around Rodgers joining the Jets, it's too much. Like, also, the fact that the Jets started training camp a week before everyone else because they're playing in the Hall of Fame game against the Browns next Thursday, where we've had so much time to marinate. It's like every single clip of Sauce Gardner or Garrett Wilson goes viral, and Rodgers, every single piddly throw is like, ooh, look at it. It's so disgusting, man. Also, Greenberg, ESPN Greeny. There's no way to know how it will turn out, but Aaron Rodgers could not possibly have gotten everything more right from the instant he got here. #Jets. Where I understand that Greeny is a lifelong Jets fan, and this would be the equivalent of, like, I don't know, like Wizards Michael Jordan joining up with the Timberwolves, I guess, for me as a kid. But be a professional, man. Again, this is just gross. Like, ESPN, NFL Network, they're just completely like falling over themselves and drooling at every single thing that happens here. And I can't wait for this to blow up and for the Jets to go like 8-9, whatever. Rob Salah will have a solid defense. The offense won't get their ish together because Nathaniel freaking Hackett is their OC again. So whatever, man. Speaking of whatever, so Colts owner Jim Irsay, who has been known to say a thing or two during his day, he tweeted this out as running backs are trying to get their fair share of the pie. Also, what's interesting is that his star running back, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, was in a potential holdout situation, but he's looking to get paid as well. But Irsay tweeted this out. NFL running back situation. We have negotiated a CBA, collective bargaining agreement, that took years of effort and hard work and compromise in good faith by both sides. To say now that a specific player category wants another negotiation after the fact is inappropriate. Some agents are selling bad faith, and And speaking of agents, Jonathan Taylor Thomas's agent, Malik Kawa, chimed in, "Bad faith is not paying your top offensive player," which it's kind of fair, man. It's kind of fair. I mean, the Colts offense is really nothing without Jonathan Taylor Thomas. It is kind of ridiculous. And also, here's Jonathan Taylor Thomas watching his agent and the owner of the team that he currently plays for just go at it on Twitter or X or whatever they call that hellscape website right this week, man. But Irsay does have a point, except he's off base here. And also, I mean, if you're a fellow NFL owner or if you're the commissioner, like, what benefit does this have? Like, no one is going to feel sorry for the owners. No one is going to feel sorry for the league. And I don't get what he's trying to compromise here, or what he's trying to accomplish here. There's not going to be a compromise in the running back situation, and this is just going to further their resolve. So, I don't know. Also, again, the fact that his star player, the best player on his team outside DeForest Buckner, is due for a contract, and he's laying the groundwork. We're not going to pay Jonathan Taylor. It's a messy situation. Also messy is, so what's insane, so Cole Kmet, the pride of Notre Dame, respect. Second round pick in 2020. I think he was 43 overall. But last year, 50 catches for 544 and 7 touchdowns. Working with Justin Fields, rising up, top 10-ish tight end, maybe rising soon, but inked up a 4-year, $50 million extension. So the fact that he's getting $12.5 million per year, and the running backs are just, so the elite running backs are just hoping to get mid-tier tight end money, like Cole Kmet money. That's a little bit messed up, but also, I mean, obviously, T.J. Hawkinson is going to get more. Hawkinson is a different zip code than Cole Kmet, but $12.5 million per year for a top 10 adjacent type tight end. It does raise a couple eyebrows there. Also getting paid is Titus Howard, right tackle of the Houston Texans. Schefter, go. Another big money offensive tackle deal in Houston. Former Texans first round pick Titus Howard and Houston reached an agreement on a 3-year, $56 million extension that includes $36.5 million guaranteed per source. Pretty large guarantee. Texas GM Nick Cassero. Malik Kawa. So Titus Howard has the same agent as Jonathan Taylor. That's funny. But Titus Howard's an interesting case where small school guy, Alabama State, alma mater of our guy T-Jack, rest in power, 2019 first round pick, number 23 overall. And it was a bit of a surprise first round pick. Like, by and large, the draft community didn't really see him as a first round pick. I mean, he was a project, maybe day 2, but he struggled at first, but he found his spot last year at right tackle opposite to Laramie Tunsil at left. And the Texans now, they locked down 2 great tackles, also great in the run game too. And I think that it's really smart for them to make sure that they got bookend tackles. I mean, they're probably the number 3 tackle duo in the league behind the Vikings as well as the Eagles. And C.J. Stroud, got a little bit of protection. The Texans are going to see what happens when you actually give an Ohio State quarterback some protection. I mean, the Bears tried, but maybe not so much. And wrapping up, so this is funny. This is hilarious, man. So on Instagram, the Tennessee Titans, a social media team, put out a video of DeAndre Hopkins walking out for his first training camp practice in Nashville. And then Taylor Lewan replied to the Titans' Instagram, gets yelled at for walking. And now the reference is, so former Patriots teammates Mike Vrabel, Tom Brady, when Brady's final year in New England, they had some joint practices with the Tennessee Titans. And Vrabel yelled at Tom Brady for walking onto the practice field because Mike Vrabel is a tough, hardcore guy, and when you come out to the practice field, you jog. It's a light jog, at least, or at least a walk, right? So that is the reference that Taylor Lewan is referring to. And Nuke Hopkins, like, they call him Nuke for a reason because he completely Oppenheimered Taylor Lewan. So, at Taylor Lewan gets yelled at when Chandler Jones has 5 sacks on you in one game. Now, the reference for that is back in 2021. Back in the day, Nuke Hopkins was on the Arizona Cardinals. He was teammates with Chandler Jones. The final year, Chandler Jones' final year in Arizona before he joined the Raiders last year. But Chandler Jones just teed off on Taylor Lewan, who's coming back, and put up 5 sacks. That's a lot of crooked numbers in the sack column, but so that's a reference there. So, I mean, DeAndre Hopkins. All right, so Taylor Lewan, like, slight ribbing and a deep cut reference, and then Nuke Hopkins just completely lit, just like, laid the smackdown. It's funny, man. It's really hilarious. But that's it. That is the NFL news dump for Thursday, July 27, 2023. It's hard to figure out dates. Whatever. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings and NFL news dump takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo, as well as check out the store, purplefdw.net. But until next time, Skol, production value.